Hey guys, welcome back. Today I wanted to touch on the subject of YouTube demonetization. I haven't made any videos or I don't have enough views to even qualify for their monetization program. And frankly, I don't care. Um, but anyways, to start off, I'll go ahead and introduce, my truck gun. Um, it's just kind of a cheapo that hope God forbid if it does get stolen, then I won't be out, $1,000. Um, but yeah, let's go ahead and kick it off. From muzzle to butt, got a Vortex, um, Smith Enterprises Vortex flash hider. This is, I believe, the Gen 3. You could tell because it has the knurling. Um, but like I said in one of my other overviews, um, that this is probably second to the B.E. Myers flash hider. 223 and 556 honestly doesn't even kick that hard, so there's no point in even running a comp unless you're doing like competition or anything like that. And since this is going to be a primarily self-defense, um, I guess firearm, I just rather not be shooting fireballs out of a 10.5 inch barrel. But anyways, behind that I've got a 1 in 7 twist 556 NATO barrel from Palmetto State Armory. It's their phosphate, no linings, no coatings, no anything. I honestly just want to keep this to the bare minimum. As you can see, I've done a paint job to it. It's a really cheap Rust-Oleum paint job. Um, Holds up well. If I don't like it, I could just hit it with some gun scrubber and or brake cleaner, and it'll wipe right off. But anyways, I've got a F Mark front sight, and then I've got the carbine length PKMR handguard by BCM. This is probably one of my favorite, uh, I guess, for non free floated polymer handguards. I've also got that backed up by the BCM CAD grip. I got this whole upper from Palmetto State for I want to say like 150 without the BCG and charging handle. I had a few extra on hand, so I just went ahead and went with this option. On top of it, I have a micro red dot by Evolution Optics. I believe it's called the Genesis. It's a 2 MOA 50,000 hour battery life off of a 2032 battery. It has, I believe, 10 or 11 settings, and it does not have shake awake. But since this is a car gun, I rather save the battery, because the car is going to always be motion, and that means my optic's going to be on. Also, this has a 2 hour shut off, and it has the push buttons on the side. It's solid. When I got it in, I made sure I Loctited it. It also came with a mount as well. I think I got it for $55, free 1 day shipping of Amazon. Um, Behind that, I've got a UTG Super Slim uh, adjustable iron sight. Um, it's adjustable for both windage and elevation. And I think I paid like $40 for it. And overall, if you know how to use iron sights, it's a very good investment. And like I said, I wanted something cheap, so I didn't want to go all out for really expensive like backup iron sight. Matex are only like 50 or $60, but I wanted to try this out. It kind of takes me back to my nostalgia days in the early 2000s when uh, I was in the Marine Corps. Behind this, um, I've got a bunch of these. It's like a Radian Raptor um, rip off. It's a "Don't Tread on Me." As you can see, it's got the Gadsden symbol on it. It's 77.5 T6 aluminum. It's very, very rugged. I want to say I got this off of eBay for $35. It's been a few years since I picked them up, but I got quite a few. Let's see. Right here, I've got a JMT drop-in trigger with some generic eBay anti-walk pins. I want to say the pins. I want to say the pins came with the JMT. And this trigger was about $90. It's good. If you've ever tried a Rise RA140 trigger, it's about comparable, but this actually has a little bit more creep in it. The RA140 honestly has no creep, but it's a true 3.5 pound, and honestly, I just wanted to try it out, but inevitably, I ended up setting on the RA or going with the RA140 for most of my builds. Under that, I got this Magpul trigger guard. Makes it better if you got fat fingers. And right beside that, I've got the FDE BCM Gunfighter Mod 3. I have a bunch of Mod O's, but I wanted to give the Mod 3 a try. It's supposed to be a little bit thicker, and I don't have that big of hands. I'd say, modestly, I've got probably medium frame hands, and this just fills up my hands perfectly. I've got an ambidextrous safety. I've got the shorter side on the right side because I'm a right-handed shooter, and this does not get in the way of my trigger finger when I put it straight across, to rest above it. I also wanted to mention that I bought this off of a crazy sale. The whole lower itself with all mil-spec parts and the CAC blade and tube for, I think it was like maybe $150 from Palmetto State. I can't remember when I got it, but I just had to sit around and I wasn't doing anything with it. The back castle nut is staked in one, and I think it's a second place right there. There's another one where it's staked. But it also came with this Ambi HK style single point sling, which is perfect because I prefer single point slings. I know everybody's on the 2-point slings, but honestly, a single point is gonna do you the same thing as a 2-point, because before 2 points, 3 points were the craze. But I also have an H3 buffer in the back. I just bought a carbine buffer and some tungsten weights off of eBay. I want to say got the tungsten weights for like $30. The carbine buffer came with the lower, so it was a no-brainer. So now I've got a bunch of weights just sitting around. But yeah. Also on this side, I've got like a cheap Amazon key mod mount. I think it's a 1-inch, and I've got a old Surefire on here, pressure pad, and with the CAG grip, it's really easy. If you put it on, you can literally just press it. You don't have to push this and do that, but this is adjustable, so when it's not in use, I'm not wasting battery, because it takes those 1, 2, 3 batteries, which are kind of expensive. But as you can see, this safety also, like I said, has a longer side over here. Probably a $15 safety off eBay. Works great. But yeah, that's a truck gun in a hole. 10.5-inch Palmetto State. Also, I've got the premium Palmetto State premium bolt carrier group, 8620 carrier steel and Carpenter 158 bolt, gas key and bolt lining are chrome plated. So yeah, it's just a little beater rifle. But another thing I wanted to talk about was YouTube's demonetization. Okay, if YouTube wants to demonetize someone's videos because it doesn't align with the affiliate partnership monetization scheme, that's fine. I'm all about, private ventures having control over their platform. However, when YouTube decides that they want to put their ads on a demonetized channel's um, videos without giving the content creator any profits from that, I don't agree with that. I do not agree with that. They're already getting the views. The platform is already making money. It's already up. And in YouTube's charters, it even says that this is a place for you to talk about what you care about. So I think it's funny how YouTube robs probably billions of dollars from content creators by running ads um, over their videos, even though their channel's demonetized. Um, if Honestly, if all gun owners in America switched over to full30.com and put their videos up there, I'm not sure if they have a monetization feature almost like YouTube, like AdSense, if it's going to pay as much. But if they're going to be making money off of other people's content without justly compensating them, it's ridiculous. I honestly don't understand why gun related channels are still posting to YouTube. I mean, I thank them for it so I can watch it for free. It spreads their message and everything like that. I think it's just insane how YouTube on it steals. YouTube steals from creators. Um, but anyways, I just wanted to open this with a kind of lighter note and finish it out with a serious note. About how YouTube is stealing from gun channels. It's just insane. I just don't understand it. Um, Again, I'm all about private platform and do what you want with your thing, but it's, I mean, this is just theft. Either way you look at it, it's theft. Because you're taking the ideas from somebody else and making money off of them. Granted, it's on your platform. I just don't understand how Google and YouTube thinks that this is morally ethical, in a moral sense or even a business sense. But people keep uploading to YouTube. However, if we all just went over to Full30 and just started uploading there, YouTube would probably change their advertiser friendly rules with AdSense. But anyways, hope this video finds you well. Let me know what you guys think, and have a great one.